Classic fresh, starting over on a new realm. There's something weirdly appealing about that. Retail WoW may be about adding more on top of more, but WoW Classic is about slowing down and getting in touch with what captured our hearts in the first place about World of Warcraft. My very first character is undead, and I've had a lot of other undead characters since then, so this whole experience of creating a character and waking up in this crypt is so heartwarming for me. This really takes me back to coming home from school, throwing my backpack on the floor, running to the family computer, logging on, and just getting lost in this world for hours. Everything in the game just felt more meaningful back then. Any kind of progression just felt amazing. Leveling felt great. Getting a talent point and theory crafting how to spend it felt amazing. I had no idea what I was doing back then. No idea. I was the worst player ever, but it felt great. I actually just did what I want. I think the great thing about a fresh classic server is that everybody is going to be on the same page as you. Everyone's starting fresh with you. That really helps build that sense of community that WoW Classic is actually famous for. I'm more of a lone wolf, but it's still kind of nice seeing other people playing the game that you're playing. Even just seeing what people choose to name their characters is really fun. Most of us that play retail just smash through leveling to get to the real content. We get so focused on endgame that we forget to enjoy the journey there. All these silly little interactions are part of what makes World of Warcraft truly unique. Being helpless and trying to figure the world out with a group of people, this is the World of Warcraft experience that I remember. So, I missed out on WoW Classic launch the first time around. So I'm seeing this as my chance to get as close as I can to that feeling of playing WoW for the very first time. Of course, you can't really truly recapture that feeling, but it's close. It's a comfort thing. The world is always changing, and sometimes it feels like it changes so fast you might get left behind. It's really comforting to be able to jump into a game and see that nothing has changed. Tirisfal Glades, in WoW Classic of course, is a place I can go back to and feel at home. In the real world, there are places I used to go to as a kid that don't exist anymore. There are people that have left this world, and even some of my own memories are not very clear. But classic Tirisfal is still the same. The same familiar NPCs still greet me. I know the streets like the back of my hand. Except, unlike the real world, where I go to a familiar place just to see the old mom and pop replaced by a Target, I know when I reach the end of the road, I'll end up in Undercity. World of Warcraft feels like home, and Deathguard Mort here feels like an old friend. It's all about the memories I have made, and there's something really special about making new memories in an old place, a place that is near and dear to my heart. When I die, please bury me in Tirisfal Glades. I want to be close to my friends. I want to be close to my home. The world can be a very cold place, but Gallows and Tavern is cozy and warm. I can't think of any better way to spend eternity than in front of this fire with the person I love, that I obviously forced to be buried with me, of course. When we all meet up here, it would be as if no time has passed. And to you, my dearest friend, your face looks exactly the same as I remember.
Our time will come.